JetBrains will soon force you to a new design that they stole from VSCode. In this video, I will show you how to get at least some parts of the old design back so that the change is a little bit more gradual. There's also a text version of this video on dev.to, linked in the description down below. Now, let's go to the computer. So the first order of business is to actually update IntelliJ to the newest version, which is 22.3.1 at the moment of filming. And you can do that through JetBrains Toolbox. When you launch JetBrains Toolbox, it will update itself and it will restart when it downloads the updates. And now that the JetBrains Toolbox is restarted, you can just go ahead and click on the update near IntelliJ IDEA. It will download and install the update. Alright, IntelliJ has been installed and you can launch it. And the editor is updated. Let's make sure that we are running the newest version at the time of filming. And yes, we are. It's 22.3.1. And now take a good hard look at this UI, because this is probably going to be one of the last times that you're going to see it. Now, navigate to Preferences, and on the Mac it's going to be under IntelliJ and Preferences, and in Windows I think that is Edit Preferences. And now go to New UI and choose Enable New UI. And once you click OK, you will be prompted to restart IntelliJ. So do that now. Confirm the exit. Wait for it to restart again. And look at this abomination. It looks like a ripoff of VSCode, but we're going to bring back some of that old look so that the transition to this abomination is a little bit easier for you. Actually, a lot of stuff that you see here is just a theme. So go to Preferences and go to Appearance and then choose the Dracula theme. So that is probably what you've been using before. And as you can see right now, it is already looking a lot better, just like the old editor. And you might also have another font set here. They've also changed a font to Inter. So if you're feeling like it, you can choose, you can switch it back to Apple System UI font. And I probably had to change this at some point, so it didn't default to Inter. That's probably because I have increased the font size right here, but it might be also changed for you. So it's already looking a lot better. Click OK. And another change that you will see that they made is when you click on a file, it starts previewing it. So it doesn't open many tabs. It opens what they call a preview tab, but that is annoying AF, especially if you have like one screen and that it keeps changing. So you might like it, but I hate it, for example. So what you do is you go to the kebab menu where it says Project, and then you just uncheck Enable Preview tab. Now, when you single click, it's going to be the good old behavior, and only a double click will open the file. Also, another kind of cool thing that you might want to do is go to Preferences, and right here you can choose Show Tree Indent Guides, and you can click OK, and it will show these nice guides that will help you know what the depth of your file tree. And there's also another setting where you can use smaller indent in trees, but that's basically just like using 2 spaces as indentation, and that's just purely bad. So don't do that. Do this. And yeah, it's already looking a lot nicer. Now, another thing they have changed is if we open some sort of a smarter file, is that they have breakpoints over line numbers. You might like that. I don't. So right click on the gutter, go to appearance and remove show line. Remove breakpoints over line numbers. And now you get the old behavior back. Unfortunately, it still previews the breakpoint, which is very annoying. Also, one very annoying thing is that they have moved the folds into the gutter. They used to be like right on this line, and now they are inside of the gutter. And if you right click on them, it folds it. And that absolutely sucks when you're trying to do a git blame. So you need to aim for an empty space, and then you can annotate with git blame. If you do it on the line number, it will show that it will show the context menu for breakpoints. If you do it on another icon, it will show context for that. Well, that's maybe expected. But most annoyingly, if you click on the arrow, it will actually toggle the folding. So that sucks. Another thing that they have changed is that they have moved the breadcrumbs to the bottom. It used to be at the top. So one thing you can do is you can go to View, and then Appearance, Navigation Bar, and you can choose Top. And you will get the old position back. But that looks a little bit weird to me with this design in particular, so I will get used to it actually being at the bottom here. Another thing that you might notice is that there's no longer a Git branch on the bottom right at the status bar. So they have moved it all the way up to the top left, because you always have to move things to other places. So this is basically just the same branch. This is the same branch menu. But if you want to get it back, you can do View, Appearance, Status Bar Widgets, and then you can choose Git branch. So it will show it just as the good old days on the bottom right. But it will also not remove it from the top left. So you have two places to check your branch, which is not too bad, I would say. Now, other things that I did not find a fix for, and maybe they're gonna fix it in the future, maybe not, are these ugly ass fat icons on the sides. So it used to be nice text rotated 90 degrees. Now it takes up a lot of space, and on this 1440p monitor, it is not a big problem, but at 1080, it takes a lot of screen real estate. So if you know how to bring these back, make sure to leave a comment down below. And also, another thing that I hate, but they said they will tone down the colors of, is the run widget. This thing is absolutely horrible, especially it hides the stop button when nothing is running. And I just like having buttons, knowing their location and knowing that there might be an option to press a button sometime in the future. So yeah, it didn't change too much, but this right here right now is quite horrible in my opinion. And that's how you get at least a little bit of your productivity back. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, and definitely comment down below if you found any more tips on how to bring back the old design. And I'll see you in the next video.